Let's save Christmas. Say it with me, honey.
I don't wanna.
You gotta say it. Come on.
I
That's
don't wanna say Christmas.
Say it with me. Let's save Christmas!
I don't wanna say Christmas right now. I'm too tired and I have a headache and everything. This movie didn't help. Didn't help with my headache.
Do I have to do everything myself? Picks you up and holds you and like carries you on my back while we go save Christmas.
Just put me in the sack and just let me live in the sack for a while.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Charming Analysis Podcast and welcome back to our Christmas Palooza for 2025. I'm so happy we finally got to watch this movie. Jay's been dreading this for like a while, but I kind of made him watch it with me this year. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the 2024 Christmas movie, Red One. I have been wanting to watch this movie since it came out last year, and every time I brought up the idea to Jay, he's like, fuck that. And I'm like, why? It looks good, and it was good. But we'll get to our thoughts about that in a moment. So, honey, would you like to explain what Red One is about? Or would you like me to?
Santa gets kidnapped and,
Bless me.
and they hire a hacker to track him down. Some magic bullshit happens. You get... It's fucking... Krampus shows up. And then the fucking day is saved because this is a fucking kids movie.
It's technically PG-13. Also,
light kids movie.
Also, you're going to hear Pancake in the background. She's very vocal right now.
Yes. So
she might be picked up on the mic. We'll see.
But it's not that hard to follow, you know. It's pretty simple movie. I guess I'll let you talk about what you liked.
And then you'll give your thoughts.
And then I'll give my thoughts, because they're not many.
Okay, so this is a movie that I've honestly been wanting to see since it came out last year. And to me, this was honestly a pretty good Christmas movie. I know some people are not the biggest fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a.k.a. my bean. He did a fantastic job in this. So did Chris Evans. They make a really good, duo, in my personal opinion. One of the things I definitely liked about this movie is the whole universe of said movie. Because it's not just not just Santa, his elves, and the humans. It's basically Santa and a bunch of different mythical creatures like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. We got talking animals. We got the Headless Horseman, Krampus, that kind of shit. So basically, I like the mix of putting all these kind of characters into one world and making them interact with one another. And the fact that this does a lot of different mold breaking, in my opinion. Most of the time you see Santa Claus, you think, oh, he's the big thick man that goes down the chimney, eats all the cookies and milk, and just cares about Christmas. You still get that in this, but except the fact that he's played by J.K. Simmons, who also plays a bunch of different characters, including Ford Pines from Gravity Falls. He also plays Omni-Man, I think. Right? Yeah. And other characters like that. He's Santa Claus in this. And the other thing that's interesting is that this Santa Claus is fit as fuck. He's honestly, he's very fit. He, keeps up with his image, but he's not, the very big Santa Claus we all know and love. And I kind of liked that aspect about him. I thought he was a very unique twist on Santa Claus. He still cares about all the kids. He still eats the cookies and the milk. minus macaroons, because apparently he doesn't like them. And honestly, I can agree with that. I don't like coconut-themed things either, but that's just personally me. You also get the fact that he's basically just taking care, like, he's a good-natured soul in this. And he's probably one of my favorite Santa Claus is. I don't know how you do, like, plural for that, but I feel like this version of Santa Claus is probably my top 3. Next to the one from... What was the name of the movie that had the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Jack Frost, all that? I forgot the name for a moment. You know what I'm talking about? The one that played, like...
Rise of the Guardians?
Yeah. With Rise of the Guardians also being in my top, like, 10, along with the one from Arthur Christmas, honestly. So, yeah, like, those are probably in, like, my top 3. I don't know where they would be at in order, but they're up there. Anyway, that's one of the things I do like about this. We get a different version of Santa Claus than we're used to seeing. I like the idea of having a fit Santa Claus that also likes to treat himself. I love that. I think it's a nice thing to do. And also, J.K. Simmons playing Santa Claus, I never thought I would fucking see in any day. I'm kind of glad he did. He kind of fit with it. Another thing I liked about this movie, besides the Santa Claus in this, I actually like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's character and Chris Evans' character's interactions in this. Like, you got the sidekick of Santa Claus who's just trying to do what he can, try and bring back, like, his like, motives, bring him back to, like, how he used to be, where, like, he could see all the good in people. And I can understand, you know, him being kind of hard to get back to that after doing it for so many years. We never really find out what he is, necessarily. He's just very strong, human-looking thing. We just don't really know if he's an actual human or if he's like an elf that just happens to shapeshift sizes. I don't know. But getting to see all these different, like, mythical creatures and, like, talking animals and stuff in this is honestly interesting. And I liked that aspect about this. Also, the fucking polar bear man is a hear me out, in my opinion. That character looked so fucking cool. He's a hear me out for me personally, but I am a furry, so don't judge. Anyway, he's definitely one of my favorite, like, background characters, honestly. It's a short, simple, to-the-point story, even though it's 2 hours. I'm surprised this movie was 2 hours. It didn't really feel like 2 hours, honestly. At least to me. And last thing I'll talk about before I let Jay talk about his opinions is, I'm so happy we finally got another Christmas movie. It's been fucking years. Last one that was a more modern one was Candy Cane Lane, and I think that came out, like, last year or the year before. So, getting to see, like, kind of an action comedy, which is, yes, that's technically what this is. I genuinely liked this movie. Some people are going to think it's good. Some people, like Jay, are going to kind of question it, but I would personally watch this again, and I'm kind of curious if they would actually ever make a sequel. I think they could, if they really wanted to. But they probably won't. But as a standalone Christmas movie, I think it's good. I'm not going to give my rating yet until, like, the end, but those are basically my thoughts on it. So, honey, what did you think of the red one? Take it away.
I don't get why you wanted to watch it. I really don't.
Something different, honestly. What are your thoughts?
I saw it being advertised, and it did not look like a movie I wanted to see. and they were watching it. I still don't want to see it. After watching it, I'm like, this is gonna be out of my head in a few minutes. Like,
was it that bad to you?
It was that just nothing to me. It was just kind of like in one ear and out the other. I didn't find any of it all that memorable. It was the script was bland. The CG was actually probably pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably not.
I will admit though, the CGI could have been a little bit better. It's decent.
Yeah, but like I just couldn't get with it.
And I also get that.
Maybe people who haven't watched a lot of movies can get into it, or people who haven't seen a lot of Christmas movies can get into it, or maybe people who like watching these two lead actors can get into it. I don't know. I didn't think it was all that like good. It was just average. It was just average action movie. It was just average action movie stuff with a Christmas theme, and not good characters, not good acting. It was something. It was a Christmas movie that didn't try.
I feel like they did try a little bit, but they could have done a little bit better. I can see where you're coming from, though. If they, tweaked the CGI a little bit more and probably, came up with a little bit of a better script, I can kind of see where you're coming from, though. And I get no one's going to like the same movies as me, and I get that. But I personally liked it. But I get not everyone is going to like it. You want to know how much the budget was for this?
$100 million.
$250 million.
I cannot fucking imagine. It does not show it. And I don't know why fucking Hollywood thinks that they're going to make their money back with a $200 million movie in a post-COVID world. You're not going to do it. Never. You're never going to do it. I don't understand. That's their own fault that they bombed. Also, the fact that it just was not a good movie. No one gave a shit. So, yeah. I have nothing else to say about it. It was just dull. This is a dull experience watching it.
Would you watch it again?
No.
Instant no. That's kind of sad. But I would definitely watch this again. I thought it was good. But I understand not everyone's going to enjoy it. And I've kind of understood that with my Bean. He's not going to like some of the same stuff as me. And that's okay, because I love him anyway. All right. You really have nothing else to say before we give our ratings?
Go ahead.
I would personally give Red One a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was honestly a pretty good Christmas movie. Not the greatest Christmas movie, but I do think it was good. It's more on the good end kind of deal. I'm genuinely surprised that we finally got another Christmas movie after so long. It's decent. It's good. It's not the greatest Christmas movie I've ever seen, but for something that was made in the year 2024, I still think it's good. It could be better. They could do better. But for a post-COVID, Christmas film, I do think it's good. They definitely could have done a lot better, though. So what do you give it out of 10, honey?
A 2.
You really give it a 2?
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. I thought you were going to give it like
not
a 4.
sad. What are you talking about? No.
I thought you were going to give it a 4.
No.
Really?
No.
All my Beans answers for the next couple questions. No. No.
Yeah.
No. No. Okay. Well, that's basically going to be the end of the podcast for today. Why do you look so shocked?
I'm sorry. I'm like looking at this. And look, what is this? What is this? What hour?
What? What are you laughing at?
It's just a PNG.
Bless you, Pancake. She got the sneezies today.
This is just
what are you laughing at?
This is just a PNG. Yeah, probably. It's probably.
Why don't you find out?
I'll find out in a bit. Okay.
All right. Well, that's basically the end of the movie. Not the movie. The end of the podcast for today. We got like 6 more movies hopefully to do. Well, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'm Mari.
I'm Jay.
And we're out. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye.